Hey, happy, blessed, most amazing, phenomenal day. Listen, whatever day you're watching this, may it be so blessed. Listen, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I promise you, you're going to get so much value out of this. You're going to get so much free information, so much free content, because that's what I'm about. Understand? Let's get it. I want to welcome you guys back to Kicking It on the Couch. Hey, so with this right here, this one I definitely wanted a title, Getting Rid of Your Excuses. I know there's so many people that will fight tooth and nail just to hold on to their excuses. And I always say it like this, listen, if you fight for your limitations, you get to keep them. Okay? Always remember that. Take that deep, because I've heard a lot of people, especially in our field of networking, I've heard a lot of excuses from different minds, different personalities, and it all boils down to one thing: how society has brought you up to be crippled mentally, to be limited, to have complete limitations. Okay? So I say that is that the person you want to be? You want to be limited because you don't have the time, you don't have the money, you don't think you can do this, um, your bills are killing you. Those we're gonna dive into those four alone. Okay, so you don't have the time. Well, how do you feel about that? How do you feel that you don't have the time to live how you want to live, to do the things you want to do? And some people they try to, oh, I do what I want to do. I still do what I want to, and I'm like, really? But from the conversations we had just prior, you're telling me you got no time for yourself. You got no time to live life how you want to live because you're so consumed by everything else. Like, come on, listen. The only person you're lying to is yourself. You can lie to me all you want, but you're the only person that's lying to yourself. You got to be real with yourself. You feel me? So if you don't have the time, make time. You know what? Before we even roll into this ball, I want to say like this. There's a wise saying out there that says, trying to do the same thing over and over again, expecting different results, is insanity. Because trust me, I've I've heard it all, I've watched it all. Like, I've seen people work. They tell me, man, bro, like, I've been busting my ass, getting all these hours, working way late into the night. I've been grinding, and I still come up short. Why? Because of society's crippling effect of your mental capacity always being limited on your life, whether it limited on your time, limited on your finances, limited on your life. You understand? Limitations. That's the biggest factor. So we'll go back to, I don't have the time. Man, I don't have the time. Well, shit, that sucks for you if you don't have the time. It really does. Like, how do you feel about that? How do you really feel about that? That you're so occupied and consumed by everything else, you don't have the time to do the things you want to do. That's as general as I can put it. Okay, the second thing is, I don't have the money. How do you feel about that? You don't have the money to do the things you want to do? To do and then, like I said, this goes back to the conversations prior to leading up to that point. And it's like, you don't have the money, like, and it comes back to habits. I definitely recommend this book, High Performance Habits. Completely just enhanced my way of life, my way of thinking. The quality lifestyle, the inner peace of mind. Like, listen, some people, their habits is what keeps them from excelling to the next level. The habits. Some people just, they would rather spend money on designer, spend money on drugs, spend money at the clubs, spend money on senseless shit than deciding, you know what? Instead of spending money and not getting nothing back, why not spend money so I can make money? Truthfully, that's as honest as I could put it. You don't have the money. How long do you want to live like that? You want to live. You want to be fighting tooth and nail just to keep every penny, every dollar you can. Like, is that how you really want to live? You like think about that. Really let that soak in. Nah, man, I don't have the money, man. Oh, then get creative. Get creative in putting yourself in a position. Then they're like, oh, I don't have. No, I don't think I can do this. That's your limiting belief. That's the limitation. That's society's effect on you, telling you you can't make 10 grand a month. You can't make 50 grand a month. You can't make 100 grand a month. You can't make that. It's not for you. It's not. That's society's structure telling that already embedded in your mind, already there, engraved. You really want that? Really? You rather be working what, $18 an hour, make maybe working 12 hours a day, 8 hours, maybe 10 hours a day, you know for the rest of your life, always, just getting by, trying to survive? Is that what you really want? Like, ask yourself. The only limitations you have are the ones you give yourself. Remember, like I said, you if you fight for your limitations, you get to keep them. But don't be that person that bitches and moans about life. Trust me, like I said, I've come across a lot of personalities, a lot of people, whether it's co-workers, associates, family, friends, you name it. Well, your excuse is garbage. I'm telling you right now off the bat. Then they got the bills. That's the greatest. Oh man, the bills, man. I got bills to pay. This and that. Well, how do you feel about that? You're so concerned with your bills that you have no way of ever hitting a next level in life. You have to wait. Here's the best part. You have to wait maybe 6 months to a year to get a raise. How do you feel about that? You really want to wait a whole 6 months or a year to get a raise? Like, come on now. Like, what kind of conversations are you having? You feel me? That, like, the bills are always gonna come. Bills are always gonna come. But if you're not building wealth to counteract those bills so that you can live your best life, what are you doing? What are you doing? Ask yourself, what the hell are you doing? It starts with your mind. It starts with your like I said, your mental capacity. Like, if you're gonna stay stuck in your ways, remember this: your way of thinking has got you to where you are, and that's nowhere. You have to be honest with yourself. Whether you made some progress, no progress, a little progress, you got nowhere. You feel me? So that means you have to change your way of thinking. You have to completely get rid of those old habits, that old mindset of yours, and putting a new program of building wealth, a new program to having financial freedom, a new program of financial independence, a new program of being abundant and prosperity. You know what I'm saying? Having prosperity, having joy, having fulfillment. Because I'm telling you, if you like, I would never put anybody on blast, say names and stuff like that. But I'm telling you, if you witness what I witnessed, there's no way in hell I would ever want to be in your shoes. That scares the shit out of me. It does, because I've seen, like, no. And I thank God that I've been a person that's like, you know what? I'm going to open my world up. I'm going to increase my knowledge, my wisdom, my understanding in life, so that I can achieve so much more. And I'm grateful for everything that I've gained in knowledge, wisdom, understanding, finance, you name it. Like, it changes you. You got to get rid of that old society program that you've been brought up in. That's all you ever knew your whole life, from the time you were a child to the time you were an adult, and start learning from those who are wealthy, those who are successful. It's that simple. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, get rid of your excuses. I've seen people fight for their excuses, even after a whole year, still be stuck in that same situation. It's sad. It really sad, because you got love for these people. You genuinely care. So I hope this really helps, man. I really do. Please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Help your boy out. Let's pass this on and pay it forward. Let's put people on so that their world can expand. They can expand their horizons. They can achieve greatness. They can hit the next level in their life. I really hope to see y'all keep coming through. I love y'all all across the board. Stay blessed. Peace.